Energizer. And you can find out more about my team at thesalesenergizer.net. Thesalesenergizer.net. So we're continuing our sales training on cold reading. And we talked about setting the scene, which was what we always do. We set the scene, we build rapport, we ask a lot of questions, and we manage expectations by getting them to buy into you, to be able to be open and receptive, and to be willing to help you understand how you're going to get them to sign that document or write that check, right? Because that's the bottom line. Ultimately, that's what we're there for. Of course, we want to do the right thing, so you're probably in your industry that you love, that you believe in, that you care about, and that you are helping the people across from you. And most of us, that's the core thing that people are buying in from us. So once we've set the expectations, we want to elicit more cooperation. And like I said, it's you'll need to help me understand what your expectations are, and get them to answer those questions. And once they start doing that, kind of now have them under your power, if you will. Okay. So like I said before, I Googled cold reading, which usually applies to psychics and mentalists. And it turns out that the same steps in cold reading for psychics and mentalists is pretty much the same steps that we use. So the next one is observing characteristics. This is where your cognitive skills come into play. And if you have poor cognitive skills, I suggest taking a cognitive skills class. There's a lot of adult education centers that will provide those types of classes for you. If not, a great way to understand cognitive skills is by looking into transactional analysis, because that's where we really learn to understand who it is we're sitting across from. We have the DISC training, the 4 basic personalities, and then we have transactional analysis that talks about the 3 main characters in a person, the parent, the adult, and the child. And then we just have general environment, right? Which is what you're doing. You're controlling that environment in the beginning by managing the expectations and bringing the presentation. Now it's your job to pay attention. Their gender, their age, their hair color, their type of hair, the way they dress. For people like mortgage brokers, real estate agents, they have an edge. They actually get to go into people's homes. And a person's homes will tell a lot about you. From what type of personalities are dominant in the house, which is, it's typically, the man is the head, the woman is the neck, whatever way the neck turns, that's the way the head is going. So most women will fall into the category of S for the most part, and so there'll be a lot of knickknacks all over the place. So you want to ask them, so who's the knickknack keeper, or who's the one who decorates? Because that's the creative person, and that's probably the person who makes the influence on the final decision. They might not be the final decision maker. The decision maker in an environment like that is not going to do anything unless the rest of the team is on board. So you have to pay attention to everybody in the room, and then make references and see how they react to those references. For instance, scars and bruises or tattoos, things like that. Things that you see on people that make you ask the question, I wonder why they have that to do. Ask them why they have that. And that will give you some insight on the person that you're dealing with. Because remember, the first thing we have to do is understand their perception of reality so that we can make them understand ours. Go get them.